Prashant Balachandran is asking that arbitrage funds are the rage right now. How safe will be investments if there is a mass redemption with people moving to other fancy product? I wish to avoid losses that arise just because I stayed while others panicked and I bolted. For example, that's what happened in credit risk fund fiasco. Yes, it is very unfortunate, or you feel very foolish if you are the only one who is caught and everybody else walks away and you are the only one who is hurt. But I would say that arbitrage funds are reasonably safe by their design, but I don't think they are completely vulnerable to the investor's action. In fact, most of the fixed income fund, the biggest problem or the risk of the fixed income fund has come from investors' action rather than actually the credit exposure and other things. So the herd behavior of the investors and the over-competitive mutual fund industry, which is where a lot of intermediaries and distributors drive investors to act in a hurry and sometimes to score points over each other. That has caused the bigger crisis in fixed income fund, and we don't have a solution to that. We don't have a reason. We have not been able to find a way around it. The exit load that we have for the arbitrage fund is not good enough to prevent them from redeeming their investments. So, but the design of arbitrage fund is such that the stock exchange mechanism of settling, because these funds do not take credit risk. They are actually finding a gap in the of a long only position and a derivatives and trying to capture the gap between the two. So, and these settlements are always guaranteed or backed by the settlement mechanism, and so I don't think there is much of a risk there, but they can falter, and also the returns can come down, and many a times the arbitrage opportunity, if it's not there, then these funds tend to become a liquid fund. Then why not be invest in a liquid fund, or get into assume a risk which is understandable and predictable. So I would say that they are not risky. You will not be faced with that situation, but spread your investments around. I think that is the diversification is the only is the only mechanism that we have to de-risk ourselves substantially.